Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Birmingham Pro Bono Network.
It's already been 3 months since we created the Birmingham Pro Bono Network, and we're thrilled with the support we've received so far from legal professionals and students alike.
For those who are new to our platform, we thought we'd tell you a bit more about the network, what it's all about, what you can expect from us in the coming months, and ways in which we can help you get involved in pro bono projects.
The Birmingham Pro Bono Network is an online platform that we set up with the aim of getting lawyers and professionals in Birmingham talking about pro bono.
We can be found both on LinkedIn and on Twitter, and we use those platforms to advertise pro bono opportunities, initiatives, and training in and around Birmingham. We also share our videos and articles which shine a spotlight on different aspects of Birmingham's pro bono community.
Something we've been asked a lot in the past few months is, why did you set up the network? I think the short answer is that we're both so passionate about access to justice, and we really wanted to find a way to connect legal professionals with pro bono opportunities around the city, of which there are many.
Yes, I truly believe in the importance of ensuring that justice is accessible to all, and have made pro bono a key part of my career one way or another. In a previous firm I worked at, I was heavily involved in the pro bono projects they ran. This included assisting in a clinic running in Birmingham Central Library, as well as assisting with the telephone free advice service the firm ran, where I took initial details of the inquiries. I worked in the area of housing law, which is often an area people seek pro bono advice in. I was able to deliver some basic housing and legal aid training to charities who assisted these individuals, which helped to ensure that the individuals visiting these charities had access to the correct legal advice and knew their entitlement to legal aid and the process of litigation. Whilst at university, I also helped to write some housing articles on topics key for pro bono. It was these experiences of pro bono that led me to join the Birmingham Law Society Pro Bono Committee in April 2018. Since then, I've regularly attended committee meetings where we discuss pro bono initiatives going on in Birmingham, hear from guest speakers of projects, and plan our annual pro bono event.
My first experience of pro bono was as a student, where I became involved in my law school's free legal advice group. I've spoken about this before, but I really didn't enjoy the law degree at all, and I think it's something that you either love or hate. For me, it was really dry, and I spent the first couple of years just kicking myself for choosing to study law. But getting involved with the pro bono group was the highlight of my degree, and it really instilled in me a passion for pro bono that never went away. I realised how a solicitor giving just a few hours of their time to supervise students in interviewing clients and drafting advice could make a huge difference. I knew that if and when I qualified as a solicitor, I would want to give back in the same way and also encourage others to do the same. After I graduated, I worked first at a small high street firm, then later on at an international law firm, both of which were heavily involved in pro bono work. As a newbie to the legal profession, it was great for me to see how two firms that are so different in terms of size and their specialisms and resources could epitomise through pro bono the reason lots of us chose to be lawyers in the first place, that reason being to help people. But something I did notice over the years was that whilst there were lots of pro bono opportunities going on in Birmingham, they are not always the easiest to find.
I agree. I noticed from networking and attending events that social media was increasingly being used amongst the legal profession to raise awareness of events, work, and opportunities they were getting involved with. From a bit of research, I couldn't see a lot of discussion going on about pro bono in Birmingham. However, I knew from my role on the committee that there was lots going on in the pro bono market in Birmingham, and I wanted to find a way to more widely publicise this. I also wanted to raise awareness of what pro bono is, provide a platform to get people talking about opportunities and success stories. This is when I began thinking about an online platform.
Our ultimate goal in setting up the Birmingham Pro Bono Network was to increase engagement in pro bono initiatives by promoting as many opportunities as possible and encouraging lawyers and students to get involved.
The network is run in conjunction with the Birmingham Law Society Pro Bono Committee. This is a committee made up of representatives from local law firms, law schools, in-house legal teams, and charities supporting pro bono.
One of the many things the committee do is run a signposting service for individuals in need of pro bono assistance. There is a wealth of advice and support out there, but it's not always the easiest to find, and that's where the Pro Bono Committee can help. So if you're an individual looking for an advice clinic or any other legal support, please do visit the BLS website at www.birminghamlawsociety.co.uk. The link is also at the end of this video.
Alternatively, you can contact us by email and we'd be more than happy to refer you. You can email us at birminghamprobononetwork@outlook.com or send us a message on LinkedIn or Twitter.
Just to emphasise, this is equally relevant for legal professionals and law students. We all get asked for legal advice from friends and family members and other acquaintances, and it's not always possible to help. So if you do know someone who needs advice on a pro bono basis, then the signposting service is a great place for them to start. please do point them in the direction of the BLS website or the Birmingham Pro Bono Network.
As well as providing a network for people to talk about pro bono, we also wanted to put out monthly content covering topics related to the pro bono market in Birmingham.
If you've been a part of our network from the outset, you'll remember that in January we released a video in which we considered the question, what is pro bono, with input from key players in the Birmingham pro bono sphere. Then our February content was an article on pro bono clinics in Birmingham with contributions from volunteers working in local clinics. We asked them questions aimed at providing insight into how clinics work, with the hope of breaking down some myths and also encouraging others to get involved.
We have some exciting content planned for the rest of the year, including video interviews and articles, so keep your eyes peeled. With legal aid being constantly cut back, pro bono clinics and advice services are being relied on more heavily by the day. We're hoping that the Birmingham Pro Bono Network will be able to raise awareness of the projects that are going on in Birmingham, as well as creating some more opportunities in Birmingham for lawyers to get involved with pro bono.
The Birmingham Pro Bono Network is all about getting people talking about pro bono, so the more engagement the better. Please do like and share our content, and if you're not already a part of the network, you can follow us on LinkedIn and Twitter.
We would love to hear from you about your experiences of pro bono in Birmingham. Have you carried out work for a clinic or advice line, been a student volunteer, or been a client at a clinic? Join the conversation on either of our platforms. It'd be great to hear from you.
If you're a lawyer looking for a project to get involved with, or are an organisation looking for support from lawyers or students, we want to hear from you, and as always, suggestions are welcome.
Absolutely. If there is anything you'd like covered in a video or article, please do feel free to suggest this. The more people talking about pro bono, the better. Thanks for listening, and see you next time.